So now you can see here. Now next I'm going to introduce or share the website information. So let's get started on topics. So now here is to share the world's first auto scaling blockchain. You can see here the create SHM volume. If you wanted to create the wallet, then now click on here. And if you want to get SHM, then click on here. Okay. So here is very interesting topic. You can see here the SHM. Now here's always affordable, no more unpredictable gas fees or having to guess when it's affordable to transit. Welcome Discovery here. How are you? How may you are taking a long time? You are joining my live stream. And how are you? And Shining Moon, thank you for joining my live stream. I'm fine. And how are you guys? Thank you. Japan, sorry, Discovery. So no more unpredictable gas fees for having to guess when it's affordable to transit and the share them fees stay low and stable always. So you can see here always scalable, whether it's thousands or millions of the users share them automatically scales as demand increases. Thank you, Discovery. Thanks a lot. I'm also good. Thank you. Now you can see here the whether it's the thousands or millions of the users share them automatically scales or as demand increase. So always fear that every transaction is processed strictly in the orders it receives, so nobody can cut the line or exploit the system. No more. No man. Okay. Here's solving the trilemma. You can see here the step one is the scalability. So thanks to the dynamic state sharing concept is reached at the transaction level. Next is the, this means the high speed because of the parallel processing and low fees. Neon Young Never gives thank you and gives away welcome to join my live stream. And next is the second step is the security from or combined proof of the stack and the proof of the query. Approach to the concept to or to rotation mechanism. We focus on security every step of the way. Next is decentralization, and it's really a very really important topic. So sharing is the permissionless and built for the community to run nodes and that increase the TPS transactions per second. So and participants regardless of their locations and backgrounds. So next is the share them documents. If you want to trade, I'm going to share first of all the website information. To stay here and stay tuned, the information I'm going to share about the SHM project is very important. So stay here and keep watching. Welcome Fuhao. Thank you for joining. So here's the validated secure and SHM. So here is the with minimum hardware and anyone from students to seasoned developers can become a validator or to share them to validate the transaction support and network security and earn SHM rewards in the return. So you can see here the create feature, the wallet accounts to secure your financial future. And next is send and receive SHM. SHM is your borderless money. So keep watching, and here's the roadmap of Ascension mainnet and the EVM smart contract testnet. Thank you, GateLive, for joining my live streams. And hello, hi, and how are you? Can you raise the red packet for me? as we shared by the numbers, a preview of the future of Web3. So 160 plus is the ecosystem project. Next is 171,000 public validators and the 1.4 million, for 1.4 MN is the community members and 1.2 and accounts and the 1 million the transactions and 4,400, 247,000 contracts. So it's the tokenomics. You can see here the 249 million to share them, and next is the 36.72% is the sale, and it's 30.6%, and the foundation is 22.44%, and the ecosystem and airdrops 10.23%. You can see here that share them community news to sign up to for the share them community newsletter. So keep updated on the major developments about the share them. You can subscribe here. So now is 154 projects and the counting. So explore the new key projects and in the shared ecosystem. So here's you can see here the Tagro. Tagro is the second generation that's enabling the high frequency on chain trading with the with API boot access. Tegra is the second generation that's enabling high frequency on-chain trading with API access to powered by the unparalleled gas efficiency and the advanced market tools. So next is the file market. So you can see here the P2P file sharing protocols and the platforms for storing, the transferring, and the trading digital goods. So imagine it tokenize the my documents in the folder directly inside. So here's the upcoming file storage. You can see here the options and click on if you wanted to. Oh my God! Thank you so much. The discovery. So thanks a lot, dear. You are really a big supporter for me. Thanks a lot. You are joining. Your joining is really outstanding. Thanks a lot, dear. So can next is a Fusion Wave AI. The Fusion Wave AI aims to become a robust the Web3 gaming and the generative AI platform. So it offers the users a variety of the casual and the enjoyable games as well as okay. If you want to know about the game, so click on here and it's upcoming. Okay. Next is the Zizu NFT marketplace. So Zizu is a one stop shop for all the things NFTs and is built by the community for the community. So built to the reward traders and the collectors and creator alike. Okay. Now is next the community drive share them. So share them is supported, operated, utilized, managed, and created by the community. You can see here the join our Discord and the find your tips. You can see here. Okay. Thank you, the Eagle Eye, for sending me the gift, red packets. Thanks a lot, dear. Uh, it's really a big support from you guys. It's thank you. Thanks a lot for me. I really appreciate to your support. Okay, thank you, High Ambition. Here is the share them news updates if you wanted to update it. So then check on the newspapers. Okay, daily. So decoding the decentralization at the scales and the insights from the tyranny. So explore how dynamic state sharing. So our block has the architectures and the community first validator model could finally crack the scalability. So you can the share the token scale is that to get early access to the SHM. Here's the share them to SHM before the public trading with no log ups and exclusive pricing for. So the share them here's the 171,000 and the validator is in testnet. So we're it's with Web3. Yes, sorry. Share them. It's 171,000 validators in the testnet a record for the share them aims for mass adoptions of the Web3 with its auto-scaling blockchain network featuring so permissionless validator access and the dynamic state. If you wanted to see, then press release. If you wanted to see it, the informations are here. So the blog, here is the blogs. Okay, you can see here the blogs. First blog is the SHM trading begins now. Thank you, Hi Ambition, for sending me the red package. Thanks a lot, there. Thanks, Eagle Eye Discovery and High Ambition. You are really big supporters for me, and every time you are supporting me, sending me red package. So now here you can see here the SHM trading begins now available on the leading crypto. So here the share them SHM is now live for trading on the top crypto exchange like BitGet, so Maxa and Bitmark, and learn how to buy the SHM and unlock the potential. Share the mainnet goes live here. So what you need to know. So share the mainnet is now live in the experience the world's first auto scaling and the EVM, the base layer one, the blockchain, learn about the key features and early access the node participation. So here's how to run a share the validator node. Now the node on the mainnet. So learn how to run a share the validator node on the mainnet with the step by step the guide and the set up the stake and the start earning SHM rewards, all with minimal. So the decentralization for everyone. So share them is an EVM based on the auto scaling blockchain. So here is the you can see here the sign up for the share them community newsletter. So stay updated on the major developer about the share them. So okay, here is you can see here the mainnet RPC documents explorer and also start building ecosystem white papers and SHM tokenized block FAQ and the share them university here, all the things you can see here. Okay, so now it gets started. I'm going to share more informations with you. Fine here. Stay here for some time. This will first driving community that share them and find to tribe now and join the Discord. If you wanted to join, then click on here, and the Discord is open now. So then here is you can click on them for joining. It's too much how the my internet is really slow. I don't know what's happening, but they're okay. It's not opening. So go on toward explore the system. You can here next. Here's the shared documents. Let's click here. So now here you can see here the share them documentations. It's open. So here the share them is a scalable, secure, and the efficient blockchain platform. So that enables developers to build any and deploy the decentralized applications. To dive into the or documentations to learn more about the share them and how to get started with the network. So here's the share them overview. Dive deep into the innovative features and the architecture. Share them next is run a validator node to contribute to the security and the decentralization of the share them network by running a validator node. Okay. So next is the RPC API to explore the share them JSON RPC API and learn how to interact with the share them network. And next is the network setup. So easily add the share them network to your wallet with just a few clicks, and you can see the packet of facet pocket. So access the testnet SHM token. So with our simple packet service, the architectural learn about the share them architecture and the how to it works. Create an SHM wallet. If you want to create an SHM wallet, so then here you can click on here. If you wanted to get SHM, so click on here. And also I am here. I just wanted to read next is the white paper, and I'm going to share the next informations, next level informations about share them. Stay here, keep watching. Welcome to Tuna A and H Sugar. Thanks for joining my live stream. And how are you, everyone? And thanks a lot, the Eagle Eye, High Ambition, and Discovery. Thanks a lot for joining my live stream. And also, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Please kindly, all the viewers, I'm requesting to all of you, please kindly support me, follow me, and drop your thoughts when I'm streaming, how I'm explaining the features and the topics of the Gate.io. Your appreciation is really big confidence. It's that's why your appreciation is lots for us, and it's built up our confidence level. That's why we are asking again and again to you, all of you. Please kindly drop your thoughts in the comment section, and please kindly motivate us. We need that. Okay. I don't know what's happening there. It's not opening. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. And when you can see here, the introduction of the Seردin is the world's first auto scaling layer one and the blockchain designed to solve the scalability challenges while the maintaining true decentralization. So dynamic state sharing help keeps gas fee low and the TPS high as the participation grows and the share them performs concepts at the transaction level and the lowers to the computational power and needed for validator nodes. This consensus mechanism makes it possible for anyone to run a node while increasing the decentralization. What's happening? I don't know. Yes, some internet problem. That's why white paper is not opening. Wait for some time, okay? Don't go anywhere. Here's the three racks and four 88. And don't worry, stay steady. Welcome here, dear. And also the gate user, faith, and make 20 money and high ambition. Oh my god, what's happening with internet? Where- How can I cache the traffic? Thank you for 21. Oh, sorry, Kiki 190. Thank you for joining here. Oh my god. Oh, welcome to Gate users, all Gate users, and also Beautiful and another Gate users and Liang Liang never give up. Thank you for joining my live stream and hi, wishing good work. Thanks a lot, dear. Oh my God, what's happening here today? Flower. You can see here that you were one step getaway to the master Web3. Stay ahead in the future of the internet with the Share Them University. So here is all courses about Share Them. The first is the Solidity Basics, and the Solidity Basics course provides an in-depth exploration of the Solidity. Thank you, the Bureau, for joining my live stream here. Thanks everyone for joining the my live stream. You can see here the the courses. About to share them. Here is the Solidity Basics and the Solidity Basics courses. This course provides an in-depth exploration of the Solidity, the primary programming language used to create. It's free, okay, and that's is introduction to the Web3 course, and this is an introductory the course on the origin of Web3 and that's what it means, what it means, and there's some important blockchain related the terminologies. There's the EVM deep dive in. So here's the introduction of the Ethereum virtual mechanisms and market marked as the pivotal moment in the blockchain technology as it's provided. If you wanted to see the products, here is the view to more products. You can see here. I don't know what's happening with the traffic. As a product, you can see here the solidity based products. This course provides an in-depth exploration of the solidity in the primary programming language and to create, used to create, okay? So now here's an introduction to the Web3. So introduction to the Web3 is this is the here's sorry here you can see here the share the 101. So this course delves into the fundamental issues that arise due to the inherent the design of the most blockchains network with. Okay, so now here's the run a local shared networks to learn how to run a shared validator locally on your machine. Now you can see here the share them white paper. Some information I'm going to describe about the share them. Welcome, Darren. Thank you and good morning. Thank you. What's the pricing? I don't know. Welcome here. So as I share that Ethereum compatible, the compatible smart contract platforms. First is the version is 20. Original version is 2023 11.8 and the version 2.0 is 2025 so 8 to 827. Welcome the shiny trader and gate users. Thank you for sending me the bad wishes. Sorry, good wishes. Sending me the good wishes for me. Don't worry. Stay steady. Thank you for joining. And I don't know what are you saying, but please speak in English. I don't know about this language. I think it's Chinese. And Remy, thank you. So this is the abstract. You can see here the launch of the Ethereum blockchain is launch of the Ethereum blockchain in 2015 demonstrated the ability to deploy the turning complete the smart contracts. Hello, thank you. Don't worry, stay steady. Okay, hello, how are you? Here, hi, how are you? Hi, dear shiny trader. Good morning. Good morning, dear. Thank you for joining Manasri. Please kindly tell me in the comment section how I'm explaining the new features and the topics. And thank you, the shiny trader. So now has abstracts the launch of the Ethereum blockchain in the in 2015 and they demonstrated the ability to deploy the trustless banners it was spanned. Welcome the gate user. Thank you for joining here. Should we hold or sell? So hold on, don't be sell. Just hold on. Okay. Next is the peer-to-peer the networks in a transparent and the trustless manners. Where it is. It's such as the DeFi, AMMS, NFT, DEX, etc. In truth, these oh my god. So other smart contracts platforms have been created with higher throughput the levels than Ethereum but lack the scalability or decentralization too. Good morning, the Gate user. Thank you for joining here. And here's you can see here the purpose. This white paper is an evolving the document that details share them current vision and the roadmap technology and the future directions due to the dynamic natures of our or development the process in the some aspects of our technology are continuously being defined. Welcome the shiny project. Thanks a lot, dear. And for we thank you. And now you can see here that the purpose that this white paper is an evolving the document that details the shared them the current vision, the roadmap and technology and the future directions. Please beg. What what do you want to beg? Okay, I don't understand. Okay. Now here is you can see is the void deeply value the trust, patience, and the sport, and the entire community has extended during these foundational phases of the development. Sorry, and I'm fine there. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine. And how are you? So now here's the in collaborations we aspired architect groundbreaking. I don't know. I don't know dear about this thing. Due to the dynamic nature of our deployment process, some aspects of our technology are continuously being refined, enhanced, and adapted to the service or community better and align with our missions. We deeply value the trust, patience, and support to support the entire community to has extended during these foundational phases of development. So, in collaborations, okay, streamer, yes, dear. Thus, in collaborations, we aspire to architect a groundbreaking system that criticized by the enduring. rock star. We should hold ourselves, hold on there. So next is the disclaimer. You can see here the content of this white paper is intended for the informational purpose only and does not constitute the financial, legal, or any other form of the professional advice. Now here's a no guarantee. So the share them platforms as described um, as described in this white paper is presented is without any guarantee or the assurance no, sorry, assurance of any kind, whether expressed or implied, while every effort has been made or to ensure the accuracy and the completeness of the information provided. Thank you, Shani, for this. So now here's next is you can see here some informations about I'm describing about the SHM. Uh, uh, There are no guarantee. The Sheridan platform, as described in the white paper, is presented as without any guarantee or assurance of any kind, whether expressed or implied, while every effort has been made to ensure the accuracy and the completeness of the information provided. So there are any serious while every effort has been made to ensure the accuracy and completeness of the information provided, there may be error, omissions, or inaccuracies, and that will be affected by the validity or the applicability of any statement made. Okay. Next, you can see here the future change and developments of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technologies are rapidly evolving fields, and the information contained in the white papers might be outdated and or may not be reflect the current state. So is investment warning. So this white paper does not constitute any, first of all, the regulatory uncertainty. The cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technologies are subject to the complex regulatory landscape that varies by the durations, and this is not a guarantee that the share them will not become the subject of future regulatory actions or prohibitions in certain durations. Next is the potential risk, the engaging with the Ethereum, like all blockchains and the cryptography projects, carries the inherent risk. Surrounding the next operational potential risk, the engaging with the Ethereum, like all blockchain, the cryptography projects carries inherent risk. This includes, but is not limited to technological vulnerabilities and market volatility and the third party actions or intervention. So next is the investment warning. This white paper does not constitute an offer or solicitations and to invest in or purchase. So the SHM tokens, the SHM token is designed exclusively for the operational use within the network for gas fees and the stacking and validations, and it's not intended to the functions as an investment instrument. So any staking rewards are provided strictly or as a compensation for contributing to network security and the performance. Next is the liabilities. Currently, the student development team contributed and it is associated parties shall not be the liable for any losses or damages, whether direct or indirect, arising from the use of or reliance on the information contained in the white paper. Thank you, the high mission. Thanks a lot. Here's the background and scalability trilemma and the current solutions and the sharding and the technology design considerations, architecture and performance and the security dynamics and the SHM token, SHM allocation, scale, share this license, emissions, tabs, relays, connectors, explorers, and Oracle bridge and wallets share this community OTC principles, governance, growth, roadmap, and timeline, current milestones, and conclusion. So first is the background. The Troika rise of the Bitcoin and Ethereum has brought about a revolutionary change in how society exchanges, stores, and organizes the digital assets, representing a profound transformations of the digital economy and society. Social infrastructure in 2015, the Ethereum network made it possible for the first time to create fully decentralized application has since exploded. Exploded with use cases like AMS and DeFi, NFTs, and gaming, bringing new users into the space who otherwise would not be interested in just cryptocurrency as the popularity of the Ethereum has grown over the years. Technical scalability trilemma. So now, in order to keep transactions fees low in a sustainable ways, a network must be able to be scalable, scale to the accommodate an ever increasing number of the transactions. Of course, scalability is it is not the only important factors. A network must also maintain a high level of decentralization and security. So here's the current solutions. Many use new network which provide the exact same or similar smart contract functionality as Ethereum have been developed to fill the gap left by the Ethereum. So here's you can see here among these new smart contract platforms, a majority of them have this sacrificed it's among these new smart contracts platforms, a majority of them have sacrificed their sacrificed decentralized to achieve high TPS, and we intentionally use the term high TPS instead of the high scalability. BNB Chain, Solana, and Algorand, to name a few. One of the first smart contract platforms to attempt the sharding was Zilliqa. Nodes in these platforms store the complete state and the every transactions were received by every node. However, for the purpose of validating transactions, the network was threaded into the multiple partitions based on the address space of the accounts. This is a more scalable approach to meet the growing demand for decentralized application is to have an an interconnected system of multiple subchains or side chains, and such an approach is being taken by the platforms such as uh, Polkadot and the Cosmos and the Avalanche. Is This approach can be referred to functional sharding, whereby the decentralized applications that need to interact with another can be launched on the same sidechain. In the case of the Polkadot, each parachain can process about 1,000 TPS. So the most general approach to the sharding is to divide it at the address space of the counts into multiple fixed size regions called shards and design subsets and of nodes in the network different shards. This is referred to as state sharding. Such an approach is being taken by the next is the Sharding saw a white alike the Butrade, the founder of the Ethereum, pointed out the sharding is the solution to the scalability trilemma, the most general form of the sharding referred to as a state sharding divides the nodes in the network into the smaller groups which store a subset of the state data and the process different sets of transition to achieve the parallel processing. The next is the technology. You can see here the share the is dynamic state share the EVM based layer one, the smart contracts platform designed to achieve horizontal scaling. Next, the design consideration. A central design goal of the shared is to ensure the sustainability load transition piece. The most popular applications on most smart contracts and platforms are related to asset trading because the high gas fees during times of the network conditions prevent other use cases from the being feasible. So that's the user experience when a new network is launched. The transaction speeds are typically are very low because the usage is much low, much less. Sorry, and then the capacity of the network users are generally happy during this time and get the false impression the capacity of the network, and the users must wait on uh, how how much they are willing to pay to have their transactions proceed. Okay, the next is the developer experience. So as the developer experience, developers are perspective, a lot of time and effort is invested in the building decentralized applications. Resources are invested in writing smart contracts, the testing them and debugging them and getting them audited. The sorry, users sorry, building a friendly user interface and marketing the applications and building a community and acquiring a loyal user base. Next is the energy efficiency. You can see here the amount of energy used by the network process transitions will inevitably need to be paid for by the users. If a network is to achieve the sustainable load transition piece, then the energy used to process the transition must be kept as low as possible. Next is the environmental impact. Network use the innovative sharing technology to minimize the energy consumption compared to the traditional blockchains. So now here you can see the social inclusion. So the by prioritizing the community-based node ownerships and share the fosters equitable access to the blockchain infrastructure. So governance, transparency is the governance of future providers the rights for node holders will ensure the community's voice is central to network decisions, including any subsequent EC. As you can see, the horizontal scaling having more nodes in a network can help increase the level of the decentralization and security of the network. But after a certain point, adding more nodes does not really benefit the network. Next is the network size, compatibility. So an important design goal of the schedule is to not learn it while will when it comes to the programming language. So shared security is it's an architecture network or architectures and the chain by nodes. You can see here the standby nodes and the validator nodes and the archiver nodes. It's a validator architecture. The architecture of the shared validators node is divided into a protocol layers and in an application layers. So this allows for clear separations of lower level functions such as the consensus signing, gossip, and you can see here the share the validator. And next is the share them application layer, share them state manager. And next, sorry, the next the proof of the set and stacking and unstacking, the rewards and the flashing, the block class POQ process, the dynamic state sharing, and the linear scaling, auto scaling, everything is here. You can want if you want to know about the sharing. So low latency, because see here the automatic compatibility, composability, and the high decentralization, and archiver. So now here the archivers, you can see here the distributor and the distributor archivers and validators. That's why you can see here the process. And next is the relay and the performance is also the share them is the still in development and the share this technology. It's a network TPS is the node TPS versus the total nodes or the shared size. So there's the security given this data, given the shared functions as the shared networks of processing various transaction sets across its multiple shares. The cyber attacks, the description of cyber attacks are a type of the attack in which an adversarial adversarial a group of the adversarial actors attempt to gain the control of a disproportionate percentage of the network by the creating precedent anonymous identities that can disrupt the network. Okay, the mitigations and mitigations that should take over attacks, so descriptions and mitigations. Nothing at the stage, and the long range attacks and the censorship. So next is the DOS and or DDoS attacks. You can see here the genre of the service, the transaction coding, the transaction of flooding. Sorry, tokenomics, the share them employ dynamics, state sharing to attain layers. So now is the SHM token. The SHM is the utility token with various uses, including the staking functionality, reward SHM, and the gas functionality. You can see here SHM allocation, the scale 91 million, and the team is 76 million, the foundation 55 million, and the ecosystem and the airdrops 25 million. You can see here And here is the SHM distribution percentage is here, and SHM token distribution you can see by the paragraphs. Next is the sales. So of the 36.78% of the SHM supply allocated for scale, so less than half was owed the private investors in the three rounds. And the share, you can see the seed round, the strategic round, and the bridge round. And next is share the license emission after the Genesis. At Genesis, 249 million SHM will be the pre-allocated across the following accounts. Next, you can see here the SHM vesting schedule. It's a vesting schedule liquid SHM supply and tail since Genesis and the SHM coins. And next is the tokenomics policy. The share the tokenomics has been designed with help and feedback from the community since April 2025. So similar to the Ethereum, share them follows a dynamic issuance and the model where additional SHM is minted to reward the validators. Next is the initial supply is 249 million SHM and 100% of the fees and are burned and share them so SHM token from the advocated validators are also burned. This fee structure bolsters the scarcity of the SHM tokenomics and as share them undergoes technological. The design consideration you can see here. Here is the design. You can see here horizontal scaling, vertical scaling, and the horizontal scaling. Here is a 1607 TPS network, and next is the 22 network TPS is the vertical scaling. So now next is the horizontal scaling 122 120 nodes, and next is the vertical scaling 129 nodes is 22. As you can see here, Genesis and next is the reward percentage. Now is the Ethereum APY percentage model with scaling and the along sorry AI algorithm APY percentage model with scaling the algorithm APY percentage and the base things Genesis. Okay. So next is the a ratio model with scaling and next is algorithm a ratio model with scaling is you can see here the ratio models. So here's you can see here the supply model and next is the adjustable parameters and the PX is TCs and the stake amount, tax on supply, network revenue. And you can see here that network revenue, the network expenses, the supply inflation, network revenue is the P versus the volume and P versus P and network expenses active nodes and nodes reward 24 hours supply inflation is network revenue, network. So you can see here guys, mostly the supply durations. You can see here the network parameters differentiations and network parameters equilibrium. As you can see here, the network parameters inflation and network parameters equilibrium. So ensures that SHM supply is always headline network towards the equilibrium. SHM barring the SHM issues enabling the network to reward node operator forever to keep the extra the S ratio high enough that the network always retains its ability to scale and never sacrifice security. Okay, keep the S ratio low enough so the network never issue more SHM than the required to secure. So actively promote network efficiency by the rewarding the validators, node and operators enough APY percentage to stay in the network but not more. The dynamic solution. So we extensively tested our model using the price action and the transaction volume of the other one non-layer is was You can see here the polygon price as a point projection with the cap and elastic supply model. So yellow brand price versus elegant transactions with capped elastic supply model. And you can see here the elegant price versus the polygon transaction with capped elastic supply model. And now there is the model you can see here with their average. Next is the ecosystem that the project intends or to incentive ecosystem projects to build the innovative new applications on the platforms as well as for popular applications that have been built on the other platforms. The dApps decentralization application, commonly known as dApps, so are applications that operate on smart contract platforms, eliminating. So you can see here loyalty point because open systems and the voting system in crowd funding and the automated and the membership share through claims and the low investment scheme. So really a connector, connector, the Explorer and Oracle and Bridges here. All enrichers next to the wallets and the cryptographic wallets serve as the digital interface that facilitate the generations and storage and the management of the cryptographic keys, enabling users to interact with the DLTs, and these keys represent a user's digital identity and the ownership of assets on the network. Next is the shares and the OCCP principle, the governance, and you can see the DAO and striving of a decentralized autonomous organizations represent the embodiment of the shared commitment to decentralize the governance and the funding structure and the voting mechanism, transparency, ideas under the constitution and consideration and the voting eligibility, initial high threshold growth in the social media, you can have Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Telegram, Discord. There you can see here all the information's future growth, and the roadmap is here. Roadmap is in less than 2 years since the inception. Such Sheridan project has made significant strides in the creating a brand new layer one platform. So the timeline, although the Sheridan project was launched in 2025, the core technology used at the protocol layer has been in development since 2016. Sheridan started 2016. The Sheridan started in the current milestone is the development. The next major milestone for the Sheridan team is the launch of the mainnet and the security alongside the development milestones. So marketing, you can see here the build security and the development milestones and the partnerships. You can say the Web 2, Web 3, and the layer 1 as layer is layer 2 as one as bridges, oracles, and the apps fund raising and future directions of technology upgrades and the architecture, community growth, ecosystem growth, and you can see here. Now we can start the gate launch full big views. First is the gate launch. So what is the gate launch full? Now is what is the Gate IO launch pool? What is the Gate launch pool is an innovative stacking and airdrop platforms where users can stake GT, BTC, ETH, USDT or other tokens to earn early airdrops of hot and new coins with low entry barriers and high APR. It's the ultimate platform or for effortlessly capturing the market opportunities Next is the how can I participate in GateIO Launch Pool. So first, log in to your GateIO accounts and navigate to the GateIO Launch Pool page. Then choose the project you want to participate in and stack your assets. Next, which coins can I stack in a GateIO Launch Pool? The tokens eligible for participation will be announced on the mining page of each project. So please visit the prospecting page of the GateIO Launch Pool to view more details. Okay, how many tokens will be rewarded? So how early staking rewards individually latest one are valid stacking amount and the total pool stacking amount versus the early reward pool. So then they will take multiple snapshots of the personal stacking amounts each part and take the average stacking amount as the valid stacking amount. Next is the how are rewards distributed. Star has they will take the multiple snapshots of the personal checking amounts each hour. So how are the rewards distributed? They will take the multiple snapshots of the personal stacking amount early, and token rewards are distributed to the eligible users. Early earnings will be distributed into the user's spot accounts. Next, when will the stack assets to be redeemed? After the user redeems in advance, or the stacking is completed, the stack assets will be transferred to the simple earn by default. If this option is unchecked, the stack assets will be redeemed into the spot assets if the amount of the redeem asset is too small and does not meet the minimum claim, and the amount of the simple R and the asset will be automatically transferred to the spot asset. Okay. Next is this, if simple R does not support the claim of the redeem tokens, and the assets will also be automatically transferred to the spot assets. Next, can I is redeem by my stacked assets at any time? So they will be take multiple snapshots of the personal stacking amounts each hour and they calculate the valid stacking amounts. However, early redemptions may result in the loss of the occurred rewards. Please maintain stable stacking amounts to ensure the mining rewards. The next is in addition, each stacking pools imposes a daily redemption limit, so individual user can only withdraw up to 3 times day per pool. So please plan your redemptions carefully to maximize your rewards and avoid any potential impact on your earnings. Can I add the additional stack assets? So you can increase your stacked asset at any time. The more tokens you stack, the greater your potential mining rewards. However, since once the reward cap is reached, you will no longer receive the stacking rewards. Next, can I participate in multiple projects at the same time? When there are the multiple launch pool projects going at the same time, you can stack in different pools to receive any tokens mining rewards for the multiple projects. Each stacking pool needs to be stacked separately. If you only stack the assets in pool A, so you will not be able to obtain the rewards from pool B. You can stack pool A and pool B to separately to obtain and cross-spending mining rewards of new tokens. Next is what is the maximum mining rewards I can receive. So early reward cap per users for each project is different. Once the cap is reached, or no further stacking rewards will be guaranteed. And please, now here's you can see here the what is the maximum mining rewards and the some next is the will stacking assets in GateIO launch full impact by VIP levels. No assets stacked in the GateIO launch will be included in the assets holding calculations of the start pre-draft and pre-order Prime and the VIP privilege. Thank you, the Rockstar and the High Visions, for joining my live stream and also comment here. Thanks a lot. Let's see what will happen to my funds if the project is ended early. In case of early ending, your stat principal will be automatically redeemed as soon as the project is ended, and your lost interest will be distributed on the hour after the end of the time. The interest distributed before the ending will not be able will not be expected. Okay. Oh my gosh, about single coin multi mining. This single coin multi mining is the newly launched stacking features of KRIO Launchpool that allows the users to hold the same asset to receive the multiple news token rewards across the different stacking pools. This feature enables the user to manage their assets more efficiently and flexible, enjoy more earning the opportunities, and achieve the diversity and the maximize of rewards. So next is how to join the single coin multi mining. Welcome the before of you. Thank you for joining and Sniper PM. Good morning, dear. Good morning. And here's the participant must separately select the click and stack and to join the stacking pool and support single coin multi mining. So how will my GT holding be calculated if we want to join the stacking pools, the sport single. Here's how will my GT holding be calculated if I want to join the single coin and multi mining GT pool. The so we'll take the multiple snapshots of the participants GT and GT2 holdings or ETF and ETH2 and every R and they give the average as effective holding amounts and the distributed rewards based on the effective holding amounts. How many tokens rewards can I receive? You can first of all sum up your welcome everyone. Thank you before Sina, thank you joining my stream and Mrs. Sniper PM. Thank you. Good morning everyone. Good morning dear. And next, thank you, Shani Sridhar, for joining Manaswin. Here's how many early rewards is the sum of the user GT holding amount versus the total user GT holding in the pool and the early reward for the pool. So next is the can I redeem my assets? Yes, you can redeem your assets. There is no single coin multi mining pool on my GateIO app. So please make sure you have updated your GateIO app. So how many single coin multi mining pools can I participate in it? You can ongoing the single coin multi mining pools at the same time. You can participate. Okay. This is about the annual percentage rate APR when the reward point is the stack coin APR is the total reward that released in the last hour and the last hour's total stack. Hello, Firoz Baba. Hello. Hi. Yes. Uh, Condition from Mumbai. Thank you, Bishani Trader of Star. Everyone, thank you for joining. Next is the you can see here the footwear is Learn how to participate in Gate IO Hodler event. So here the Hodler airdrop is an exclusive free airdrop even for user holding the GT token and you can see here the user only need to hold on no less than 1 GT claim the free airdrops more GT holdings more airdrop rewards. Okay, how to join the Gate IO Hodler airdrops at the same free airdrop. First of all, you can log in the GateIO account and navigate to the hodler airdrops. Then click if you wanted to perform from the app. Then click on the iron. Then go to the hodler airdrop. Select the hodler airdrop. Next, if you wanted to web participate from the web. Then click the launch, then launch goal, and then hodler airdrop. Okay, select the in progress project and click the participate now and to participate. And next, the participation results can be reviewed in the airdrop records or the project claim page. Okay, you can see here. Okay, how to participate in the hodler airdrops. Oh my, it's so much soft. Here's the hodler airdrop. So what is the hodler airdrop? Hodler airdrop is an exclusive free duty token. So what are the requirements of the participant of participate in the hodler airdrop? If you wanted to participate, must complete identity verification and hold at least one GT. What is the GT holding participation limit? So first of all, the participants must complete its identity verification and hold at least one GT. Okay, what is the GT holding participation limit? The GT holding participation limit may vary for each project. The specific limit will be clearly stated in each project airdrop announcement. How are airdrop token distributed? So we will take a snapshot of the your G2 license and at the same time of the participation at the end of the airdrop. So airdrop tokens will be distributed based on your GT holdings. So token received means GT assets at airdrop participation, GT assets at airdrop, and then its total GT assets for of all project participate. And thank you to all of you. The GateLive, thank you. And we say thanks a lot, dear. And thanks a lot, dear. Also, thank you. Can I participate in multiple voter airdrops? Yes, we can participate. Okay. Will I identify receive tokens? If I participate, yes, users holding at least one GP can 100% receive the airdrops provided by the mainnet at least one GP at the start time. So how can I check my airdrop tokens? So reward will be calculated and distributed within the few first days and after the project ends. You can check your participation. Illustrate loud for hodler airdrop. What should I do if I have not received my airdrop tokens? If you don't have to receive your airdrop tokens, please first check if you meet the participation criteria and confirm your GT holdings at the start time. If the issue persists, please contact your customer support. Now, finally, the project is over now. Thank you. Thanks a lot to everyone who's joining my live stream from start to end. And thanks a lot for your support and drop your thoughts. And you can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks a lot. And please kindly follow me, support me, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. When I'm training, how I'm explaining the features and the topics of the data. And please kindly share my live stream to your friends and family members. And also like my post and also comment on my post. Okay, I'm waiting here. Stay tuned and keep watching my last thing. Thanks a lot for all of you. And take care of yourself. Live give you success in every field of your life. Okay, take care. Goodbye to all of you.